Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our last live. If you guys could share this out, I really appreciate it. So this is, I want to thank Milk and Honey Heritage Farms and Rebel Canners and Bushcraft Family. Whoop, sound on. See, I'm a beginner at this. um, Thank you, everyone, so much for your love and support through these years. And I really appreciate it. You guys meant the world to me. I went through a lot of stuff in my life where, you don't know if you're turning left or right, something's going to pop on up with anything, with your kids' health or anything with my health, even, or disasters in the garden, this disaster, that disaster, tearing Achilles. But hopefully, I made your life a little better watching the show. Hopefully, I try to. I couldn't give money out, but I gave seeds, right? Seeds,
Yeah.
and it's harder for me to go, but I think the time is now. And will I be back? Well, probably.
Yeah, you will. You will. You, Joe, have brought so many people together, and you have taught so many skills, and you're always just a joy and happy and fun, and everybody loves you. So you'll be back. You're gonna miss everyone.
I will definitely miss everyone. That's for sure. Yeah, I try to help out as many people as I can through these years. Even just sharing a channel, making little jib jabs or something like that to promote you or your channel or whatever. So here, I'm just going to go to my live. I'm going to play a couple right now when people are coming on in. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. So let me see. What's this one right here? Let's play this one. Yeah, a little bushcraft family. Let me see if this works because I'm just going back and I don't know if it's going to come up or not. But let me play another one here.
I like the chicken one.
I forgot what this even was. Let's do this one. I love.
Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's home, sweet tea, pecan pie.
Anytime you laugh at yourself, it's pretty good.
Where the peaches grow.
Making somebody laugh or making somebody's day, it does mean a difference to me. Because, like I said, I can't help people out in a lot of ways, but maybe if I could put a smile to somebody's face, maybe it could make their day too. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Look, Simply Jan. What do I got here? Look at Gail. I love that one. I thought that was great. And you know what? For me to sing songs, that's kind of crazy. I can't sing at all. I mean, that's 100%. I can never sing. And so people brought out me, hey, go out and sing a song. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, really? I mean, I can't sing at all. Hey, look,
everybody sings good in the shower.
I never sing. I break windows. My son, if I sing Happy Birthday, my son goes, Dad, you're the worst singer ever. Do not even sing Happy Birthday. You're going to break windows. You're going to ruin a birthday.
It's a good way to wake a teenager up, though.
Oh, here we go. Look, this is good. Torhaven and Phil and Courtney. That's talent there. Look at that talent. That is a lot of talent. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Look at Gil. That was pretty good. Okay, let me play a couple more. I might go back to this. But Sunday Fun Day, what great times. Oh, I always like this is funny with Trump though. I thought this was funny.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, jeez. Oh, here we go. Freehandly Made. Freehandly Made is the reason why I really came on YouTube. So you guys can think of Nisi at Freehandly Made. Hey, let's see what I do with her. So,
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count. Keep smiling.
I thought that one came out really, really good. Let me play one or two more. These have always been. Oh, here, come sing with me.
Hey guys, look, I'm a sexy pea. And look at my bosoms. Anyway, I got a song for you. The people show and tell, I'm so excited I might tell. Can't wait to show you it's so cool. I was at their house yesterday, worked in her garden the whole day. She let me bring some veggies here to school. I got a carrot, I got a yam, I got a green bean, fresh not from a can. Got a potato, and you can probably see. I also got a pea.
Classic song there. You don't get that anywhere on YouTube. But a lot of these are always. This is how I try to promote my channel, by making people laugh, and I put a video out to remind them. Okay, watch me sing here. Ready? This is sad. This is really sad. Bushcraft, you got to sing the song. Okay, here we go. Well,
Oh my
hold
God.
on.
Look at me, I'm a turkey.
Wrong one. Whoops. Oh, look. I thought this was pretty cool. Watch the Rambling with the Brums. Rambling with the Brums. Scott's been amazing to me. Being a former football coach, we have a lot of similarities, and Scott's definitely brought out the best in me. Man, it's so weird seeing somebody's faces. Oh, look, here we go. We got Rebel Canners and Corky.
Uh-oh.
That came out pretty good. Okay, where's the one of me singing? Because I still can't believe I was singing. This is amazing to me. I got a black beard.
Woke up one day. What did I find?
Okay, that's enough. I still want to find them more. Let me say. Oh my God, these are so. I haven't seen these in so long that going back a lot of my lives, it's like a lot of these shorts. Let's go around with Hudson. There was a fish face. Scaredy Cat Gardner. She's in the chat before. I seen that. Okay, let me see. Hold on. 1 second, guys. I know Corky's backstage. The Wickershire Project.
Oh,
I haven't
I
seen
haven't heard
Billy
from
in
him in
a
a while. Where I have to
yeah, I haven't
see
seen
if
him
I've been
for a-
unsubscribed or something.
performer. Wicked Awesome Gardener was out here before. She's here, so welcome on in the chat. I seen that. Uncle Al.
Uncle Al.
I get Uncle Al's in the chat. I got to play this because I have no idea what it was. Oh, there's my foot.
I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I get nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you're driving me crazy. Goodness gracious, balls of fire. I chew my nails and I.
So, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing those. Corky's backstage. Let me see if I can put her up on a screen. There we go. Welcome in. Corky. Welcome in. So some people, we're going to have people come on in the chat like this, and welcome to the chat, Corky. And we were talking before about some of the Uber rides I have done. It's just to promote your channel.
Okay, those are great, but I'll never forget the Uber ride that you gave to the chick from 90 Day Fiance, and I enjoyed talking on the phone with her. I was like, oh my God. And you know what's funny is I just watched that again the other night because I was like, I don't remember what happened to her and her fiance. And I watched it again. And I'm like, that woman's kind of crazy.
Very crazy. So I told Corky, hey, you wouldn't believe who I picked up. And, you know, I said, yeah, it's this lady. She's out in this show. Have you ever watched it? He goes, yeah, I watched it. I watch it. I go, okay. So I'm talking to her the next morning, and I go, man, you know what? I should have her call. I'm going to have to call Corky and have her talk to her. And I thought, like, that'd be the greatest thing, you know? And so I called Corky, and all of a sudden they're having a conversation on the phone. And I'm like, this is awesome. What you get down to Jersey Shore.
It's pretty funny.
You know, my best moment was when I did the wedding. That was classic.
Oh, yeah.
People at the wedding. And I mean, they just got married. They just got married. I pick them up in an Uber, go from one place to the other place. I'm like, because why get a limo? It's less than a half mile away. So I picked them up, and all of a sudden I took them around a corner, and I was like, they're like, oh, wait in a car. And that's what they're telling, because people are getting in. They're not ready to get introduced yet. So I go, hey, guys, would you want to do a Wild Family Farm commercial? And then they go, sure. And so they go, hey, drive around for a little bit. And so I'm like, how do I even tell them to say Wide Family Farm? They just got married in a church, you know. Now they're going to do a Wide Family Farm commercial before they get introduced to their party. And they did it. I thought that was awesome.
It's funny how you can get people to do anything in the back of your Uber, which is including, like, the guy was proposing and he looks straight at the camera and he's like, Wide Family Farm. And I'm like, that's crazy. You're proposing. Like, so it's pretty funny.
So for those that, you know, okay, that was definitely the best. That was definitely the best. So to let you guys know a little bit of history in that one. So Heather, you would have loved this. If you were in a car, you would have cracked up laughing. So this guy comes to in the Uber, right? And started talking. He goes, you know what? I really want to get engaged tonight, but I have no idea how to do it. I'm like, ding, 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 ding. Like, so, okay, you're going 15 minutes away. Okay, how could I even do this? I'm like, oh, gazebo, beach, perfect. You know? Then I go, I got the perfect thing to say. I got the perfect place. She's definitely going to say yes. I'm trying to like, okay, this is going to be great, you know? So the only thing in the back of my mind was, I'm going to get him to say Wide Family Farm at the end of this. That was the whole thing. That was the whole entire thing. And all of a sudden the guy goes, oh no, he goes, well, how am I going to get my girlfriend to say, hey, we're going to go there? I go, well, just tell her I have a YouTube show and I'll get to show a part of the beach before I drive you back. He goes, oh, good idea. I'm like, oh my God, he really fell for that? 21, 22 years old. And so all of a sudden we picked her up and we go to the beach. I think he's Zebo. And I just started right off the bat. I'm nervous. I'm like, I can't believe. And I told him, wait, tell her how beautiful it is. Look in her eyes. You're the first time I ever met you, and I knew I was going to marry you. I was trying to pull everything out, whatever I could at the time. And I was like, oh my God, this has actually happened. I go, I better not miss record. But because if you press the button, you think you're recording, it didn't happen. I'm like, oh my, no way. And all of a sudden I did it, got it right away. I sent it right to Quirky, and she goes, oh my God, that was unbelievable. Is that real? I go, yes, it was. Yeah, that was amazing. That was whew. So how's you guys growing season? What's going on? How's everything started over there? Have you guys started plants yet? Or are you guys starting plants? You guys going mushroom hopping, looking for mushrooms?
Tomorrow. I'm going to go
Tomorrow?
mushroom hunting tomorrow.
That's exciting. Lots of stuff. I'm doing a lot of seed snails this year to save space because I've got so many dang seeds that I need to start.
Mm-hmm. I started tons of my tomatoes and peppers. I got them all kind of started. And because I do want to start my own seed company. And if that starts, it'll be in the fall. But all starts with, hey, do I have enough time to keep the critters out and do all that work? Because I do have a solar fence. I got to put that up. But there's a lot of other work I have to do because, again, time is everything, right? So, these are my tomato starts. These I have, let me see, 72 plants times 9 trays of tomatoes and 13 trays of tomatoes and times 72, and I think 9 trays of peppers times 72. So this is the way I label my tomatoes. Let me see. Whoop. So this is tray 2. Whoop. I'm small.
No, hold on.
I remember that video that you did on your labeling.
Labeling is so important. Gargamel.
It is for sure.
Sorry, I have a crazy son behind me. 1 second.
I know.
Yeah,
I have a giant Shrek in my kitchen.
Literally. Hey.
My oldest son is going to a rave, and everybody dances or is dressed up as Shrek.
Close the door.
No way.
You want to see?
I love that.
Okay.
Thank you. Here, get in there, okay?
Oh, that's awesome. Hey. That's a rave.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, huh?
You forgot the green paint.
Oh yeah, you need to paint your face green. Oh yeah. I don't got to do that. Sorry, I ran out. No, just kidding.
That's funny. So there's a lot of people that came on and chat. Rick is here, and Uncle Al, Brampton Gardner, Wanda Moses, Purple Tea Bear, Howie at Food Forest, Palma Culture. Hey, on Earth Day, you guys got to go to Howie's channel.
Yes.
Right? It's very important. It's out of all the people I've seen on YouTube in 7 years in this group, Howie's the person you got to go to Earth Day.
Oh, hey, man.
Howie's really cool.
Howie's.
Hey, Arsenic.
Let me see. I need glasses. And they're like all. I tell you, getting older, I didn't need glasses when I started this. Kaylin is here. Welcome, Kaylin. Dark Lord Menet. Rebecca Touched by Yarn.
I love that name, Dark Lord Menet. I just think that's hilarious.
There's Robin's here. Jane Doe. Jane Doe is the best mod on the planet. Thank you, Jane, so much for everything you have done for my channels and all the time you spent and everything you have done. Really, really appreciate it. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Everything. The funniest thing with YouTube is how many times I pronounce people's names wrong.
Oh.
And
That's
I
not the
had
only thing you have mispronounced.
all the time or misspelled names, and I still did it in my last live. Michael Whitman, who I did on Grow Big TV, right? I spelt his name wrong, but I noticed it before the chat this time because it's Wittman. I had Whitman.
Oh,
And also, I'm double checking everything before I started because I learned my lesson. I'm like, oh no, I sent them a link with the wrong name. Oh no.
that's okay. It happens.
There's Shawnee Grows is here.
I'll never
I
forget
just-
when we were doing an interview for Grow Big. You asked me about 4 times before we started the interview. How do I pronounce that? How do I say that? How do I say that? And then we finally did, and you got so nervous when we were live that you just mispronounced it. And it's okay. I mean, it's okay, but yeah.
Oh, it's the Marshmallow Man is here. Boom! Wicked awesome gardening. Terry, thank you so much for all the help you have done with my channel.
So
And I cannot forget about my wife and my son and my entire family because there's been numerous times where my mom has parties on Sunday. I had Sunday Fun Day. I wouldn't go to my parents' house and do the show because, well, everybody knows I do Sunday Fun Day, and we had 140 people in the chat. You know, it's been it was important to me to be here. Because you guys have been friends to me all this time, you know, and it was very important to me to spend time.
It's going on years now.
Yeah.
This Canadian Family Life, welcome in, and Dale Homestead. Thank you, everyone, for being here. There's Dark Lord Minute. Yeah, that is an awesome name.
is
I
there a
remember when-
possibility that you'll like maybe do a short or like a small video or something occasionally just to say, hey, I'm still here?
Yeah, I'll be doing videos here and there. I'll be doing like cilantro. I'm doing a video hopefully tomorrow. Just different ways with microbes and stuff that I learned in the last couple of years. Because everybody's growing ways where you don't have to. If you add your biochar and add your compost and add some fish emulsion or something with kelp, I mean, that does wonders. That brings all the microbes. That makes a healthier plant. And
Right.
what we are wasting all this money on what?
Mm.
You know?
Right.
Also, with biochar, with the burnt smoke, I mean, that with the smoke, it's pretty amazing stuff. Vinegar, wood vinegar. Man, I forgot what it was even on. But he goes, if you start old seeds and add this to your seed mixture, your old seeds will start, which is pretty cool.
Well, you'll have to do a video.
Exactly. Send it to me. So I have some seeds from the year 2000. So I want to bring those up. So I want to see what happens.
That's not old. We're older than that.
We're very old. I'm very old. I still think I'm like 35, and I'm like I'm 55. I'm an old geezer, you know. I need glasses.
I hope you guys can't hear my son screaming. Okay. He's okay. He's just having a moment.
It happens.
It's all good.
We all do it.
We all have moments, and it's all good. It's life. You got to be here for each other, and that's what's the most important thing.
I've
A lot
made some amazing friends, not only just in YouTube, but from all of you guys. Like I'm just so lucky, and I'm lucky to have met Joe. And like honestly, I don't even remember how we even met.
I was watching your channel because of you're trying to help a person.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want to name names.
Yeah.
And so you got to remember, I was on YouTube for 16 hours. You know, like, because my normal work day was 16 hours. So I'm on YouTube, on my phone, on my computer, another device, whatever it is. And so if somebody was live, I would watch, and if it became interesting to me, I would start to follow more.
Yeah.
And so I would always go into chat, "Hey, how you doing?" And if I said something and somebody responded back, I would always be there. If somebody didn't respond, just like Thorhaven Farm, he goes, I would go into a chat and nobody says hi, I'm out of there. I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, I agree. I think I heard of you through Bushcraft, actually.
Ah. How about you, Tammy? How did you hear about me first?
From Courtney.
There you go.
Yep.
Yes, so I tell you what, I had to be 4 years ago. I'd known Quirky.
It's weird because I have met half this panel except for Joe and Milk and Honey.
Yeah.
So, Joe, when are you going to make a trip to Ohio?
Yeah. Heather, you too. When are you coming to Ohio?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's how that is
well-
how I tore my Achilles tendon. Just to let you know, I told Quirky there's no way I was going to make it there, and I talked to my wife, and she goes, "You could go if you want." So I'm outside. I had to. This guy was supposed to do my basketball court, which he never did. It was so one of my son's wishes was to get a basketball court. This is 3 years ago or whatever it was, 2 or 3 years ago. And so the guy came down, laid everything out, put stone down. 1 week, he goes, "Hey, I really could you pay me a little head because I got to buy the stencils and buy other stuff." I go, well, I knew this guy my whole entire life. Why not?
Yeah. So
He's been there for me my whole entire life. He's been there immediately. If I yelled, he came. And so I trusted him, and it was for my son. And like, how could you go against him?
right.
You know, what human would do that? Guy never finished the job. Weekly, monthly, everything. I'll be there this weekend. Never showed up. And so that week he was supposed to show up. And so I was putting down I was trying to get the weeds off the basketball court. And when I was going back, I got my foot caught up in a wire, and I turned around. I thought there was an animal or something like that, and I tore my Achilles going on down.
Ooh.
And so when that happened, I actually thought I broke my leg.
Yeah.
And because I was in such a hurry to get that done because I wanted to go see Quirky for the first time. And that never happened. So I was that kind of tore me apart in a lot of ways.
I'm sorry.
Because financially, because summer Ubering down to Jersey Shore, I mean, yes, it's a great time down to summer. I mean, it really is. You see stuff you never see ever. But financially in that summer, you can make $10,000 in 1 month if you work your butt off. And during the summer, a lot different than other seasons, but during the summer, yes. And yeah, it just never, tore me apart, financially specifically. Guess I was trying to get out of debt I had in the first place that I got myself into. And yeah, it just, oh well, stuff happens in your life. So yeah, I'm still trying to recover. So am I getting there? Yeah, slowly, but time's running out sometimes too on you,
Yeah.
But yeah. So let me see 1 second. Garden State, so-and-so. Rowdy Robinson. As soon as I joined, you popped in my feed. I assume it's similar names as Garden State and our names. That's how I met you. Oh, that is awesome. So everybody else in the chat, how did you meet me? I'd like to know. Let me get my glasses back on.
Jan, I do believe.
My first time really on an internet, on a live show, was because of Free Handley Made. And without Free Handley Made, I would have never. She gave me confidence. Come on. From there, I met Gail. And
what year was that?
Actually, it might have been Gil.
19, 20.
Summers around there. It was 4 years
I
ago.
thought you actually said 1920. I'm like, how old do you think Joe is?
I am getting old.
old, so
Sorry.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went into your live, you were giving seeds away and you had that wheel, and there was like maybe 8 or 10 people on the wheel.
Yeah, yep.
And Jan
Wait,
still
Jan has only won one.
yeah, I
It's-
think Bushcraft said, let's go support this channel. And so I'm like, okay, let's check it out. And then it was like the amount of stuff over the years that you've brought forth and the laughters and, good stuff. Good times.
So with 2%, I met her on another show. I forgot whose show it was, but every time I was on, she was always there every single live. And so, hey, hi, 2%, because I thought it was the awesome name. So I was like, and soon she came to my channel.
So you told me once that you started out in the yarn community, not the gardening community.
No, I started the garden
Did you
community.
start the garden?
But
Okay.
when I started the channel too, I'm like, okay, I made a big circle. Do I want to do a garden show or a show like living out? And I wanted to cover everybody. So the more west you go from Jersey, it's more homesteading. More in New Jersey, it's more garden. There's no such thing as homesteading. So I wanted to make sure, what do you do in a homestead? What do women do? What do the kids do? What is the whole circle? And so that's what I wanted to focus my channel on, the whole homesteading community. And I used to do a little. I used to follow my grandma, and when I was little, doing crochet, and I would try this and try that, because that time is very valuable with your grandma nanny. That's what I used to call my grandmother. And so, I thought that was important. That was special times. Did I know what I was doing? No. She didn't really teach. She goes, don't do this, do that. And I go, okay. Come out. I'm like, it's not working out. I tell you, God bless my grandmother. She had Alzheimer's. And I tell you what, she made the best pierogies. Stuffed cabbage. Oh, it used to be the best Polish food. Potato pancakes. I mean, you could have just go on and on and on. But her last day in the kitchen, I went in there and she was boiling straws. She thought it was pasta. And I'm like, man, why are you boiling straws? No, it's spaghetti. And right from there, I knew something was really off. She wasn't drunk. I know that. She always had her shot a day, keep the doctor away.
That's how my grandma was. She would but my grandma was goofy. It was honey brown beer and pork rinds, and then she'd have some ice cream.
Yeah.
But my grandma weighed like 80 pounds and was like 5 foot tall. I don't know. I'm little.
My grandmother was the social dominant. Everybody came to her because she was loud, outspoken, laughing, having a good time. Everybody wanted to be around her. She would go to a baseball game with a bell and stuff like that. Come on, hit a home run, ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Other people would be like, oh, I'm like, that's my grandmother. So between innings, she used to go with the baseball coach, have a shot, and come back to the game. Stuff like that. Yeah. I thought that was great times. You don't know any better as a kid.
No.
Like, my grandma used to go and have a shot. And everybody loved her, That's what counts.
Yep.
So Jesse and Lisa goes, Joe, Lisa, and I started doing our giveaways after seeing how great of a job you did on Sunday Fun Days. You know what? I wanted to always do giveaways and always give something away. And like Bushcraft Family, when I started that little wheel, I divided up seeds and I made my own little packets. So here I'm like, hey, let me go buy 100 seeds or something, divide them up, and all of a sudden people get some seeds to grow. I mean, how many tomato plants you're going to grow out of one kind? There's 50 seeds in some packets, Not anymore. And so I would divide them up, and people would grow, and they'd be really ecstatic what they're growing. And a lot of word came out is, hey, I'm getting these awesome tomatoes from Garden State Garden there, or whatever vegetables, and they're growing awesome. And a lot of the word came out like that. Hey, free seeds. Go have a good time.
I've grown probably about 5 or 6 different seeds that I've gotten from you. At least.
I really loved when I had the Seeds of the Month Club.
Yeah, that's what I got, the Seeds of the Month. Although one time, I don't know if you mixed the pack up, but I thought I had the cherry tomatoes, and I was all ready for, because that's my favorite snack when I go to the garden is eating the cherry tomatoes. And I'm like, boy, these are really big cherry tomatoes, and they've started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm like, I think he might have mixed the seed up there.
Good thing it wasn't like eggplant or something.
Actually, I just found my pack of Dr. Wychee's tomatoes.
There you go.
Because I had ordered them last year to join the contest, and they were growing beautiful, and the deer munched them. And then they started growing again, and the deer got it again. And I'm like, so this year I'm gonna put like force fields and stuff.
Force fields.
Yeah.
It's good to see Kaylin here. Hi, Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin.
So, Built on a Rock, I mentioned in
How many
some.
people I couldn't say hi to? Hi, everybody.
So there's 50 people in the chat. Thank you, everyone. Let me see. Our treasured home. I think I met Joe through Gail and Nisi.
Yeah, I used to love
like that one,
the names of the seeds that got sent, like the
when I had like the goat bag, the cow's tit tomato, the adult version. So I had the kids version, like Gargamel, Snow White tomato, and stuff like that. Then I had the adult version in next month.
And the peppers that Bunky won the best peppers.
Yeah, the Peter pepper.
Yeah.
And that's not that bad of a hot pepper, by the way. I still want to know, when I went last year to the Nude Beach in New Jersey, and I put a couple of hot peppers next to the entrance to see whatever happened to the Peter pepper plant there.
You go to
what do you do on a rainy day?
Are you gonna be? Please don't do any commercials for White Family Farm at
He
the
just
Nude
wants
Beach.
them to eat the pepper and then, touch somewhere.
Come on.
He wants to see him go,
But I like to make people laugh.
I think they'd cry.
Imagine going to a beach and all of a sudden, hey, that looks like a pepper. That looks like a.
Wait a minute! I can't quite put my finger on it. What does that look like?
I mean, come on. Again, doesn't matter where you are, where you're at. It's not like I'm going to the nude beach for anything.
And you can't forget about stink bugs.
Oh,
every time I think of Joe, it's a stink bug.
I tell you what, Joey, I wish he'd come down and say bye to everybody. I know he's busy. I know he went to church. He's an altar boy. So, but my son is an amazing son. He's doing amazing things in school. He wants to go to the University of Pittsburgh right now because he wants to become a radiologist. So, because they caught his disease, so he wants to give back, and he thinks he fits that criteria. So, yeah, he wants to be a doctor. So,
Very cool.
And he has the grades to do it. Just hopefully keeps on going. But stink bug. Boss Gross, thank you so much. Thank you, my man. Peter Pepper at the Nude Beach is definitely worth a super chat. Thank you so much, Boss Gross. Thank you. And that reminds me of Pierogi Tuesday or Pierogi. I think it was Pierogi Tuesday. So I needed content in the fall. And I started getting these hot peppers, started getting into these groups, Jimmy Pickles, Make It Wayne, that's Batman, and all these. I used to go in Batman's Live, which is Make It Wayne, 4 or 5 hours at night when I'm at work. And the only thing it was doing is giving away a seed packet of peppers. That was it. And people would be in the chat waiting for that one pack of hot pepper seeds.
Wow.
But it was entertaining. It was really entertaining. He would bring somebody up on his live, and after eating some kind of hot pepper, okay, I got to go to the bathroom. He won't see for 30 minutes. I'm like, what happened to him? Everybody, I don't know. and all of a sudden they come on back. Oh, guys, yeah, I'm back. All right. Everybody like, where were you? And it happened like so many times. It was hilarious. Yeah, again, one of those situations you had to be there. Let me see who else. But I really got into the hot pepper community a lot, and I'm growing a lot of varieties of hot peppers this year. Some peppers you never heard of.
I love the Dracula one. That's my favorite.
Yep, I'm definitely growing that. Arsenic Element was here. You got Boss Groves. Jimmy Pickles might be coming a little later.
Oh, Mr. Pickles. I love Mr. Pickles.
But a lot of hot pepper people started following me, and I really had a good time doing that. Actually, I was going to start doing a Pierogi Tuesday until I decided that, you know what, right now I need to step away and take care more about me and me being with more of my family. Because I still work long hours.
You work constantly. There for a while, I was so worried about you.
Yeah, I was actually working 20 hours a day. And it was legit. I'd be quirky. Yeah, I'm working. This is what I'm doing. I'm not.
But while you're working, you were doing YouTube. It was like you were in everybody's live while you were working.
Yeah.
You were listening. You were like double timing it. I don't know how you did it, but it was crazy.
Send all those packages out. How you had time to put them all together and take them to the post office?
It nonstop. I'm multitasking like you wouldn't believe. If I'm at the copier, I'm doing something else at the copier. If I'm at the computer, I'm also listening on here and there. If I'm going to a car, I'm also doing something. Oh, and Dale Homestead, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for all the laughs and friendship. I'll be looking for those videos. Thank you. You guys got me, when I was having my rough times before, and people were doing my lives for me and trying to keep my channel afloat, and all those donations that came through the years and the memberships. I'm going to stop doing the memberships on the 21st. And Bobby's still putting videos out there to showcase what I'm still doing in my yard, what am I doing. But I need more time to be with my family. And it's nothing to do with what they're saying to me. It's all about me. I need to be there more for them. Ginger Ninja, thank you.
Ginger Ninja.
You guys are so awesome. I really need to be with my family. My son, what is he? It's like you go back and say, what do you teach your son? I haven't taught my son anything. I really haven't. It's all my wife. And that's not everything should be on her. I need to be a dad.
There's stuff that you taught them. You just don't know about it yet because they like to hide what you taught them.
True, but I still need to be there
for
him. He should not be seeing me in the garden. He should not be seeing me coming home from work right to a computer, then going to bed at 10 o'clock, whatever time, and it'd be like, what did you do with your son today? I always said, what do you do in your 24/7? What do you do? You write your own book in life, right? Everybody writes their own book in life. What are you going to write in your book? What did I do today? And that's how I always lived my life. I did my best 24/7. And now I just gotta. That's why it's so hard for me to give this up, because you are part of my 24/7. How do I take something that I really love to ship. Of course, my son and family. Of course, everybody knows family is number one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But to give away friendships for a time, it's hard.
Well, you're not, because we're still here for you. So whenever you pop up, we're all going to be so excited and be like, "There's Joe in a video! Yay! We get to see him." So,
True, true.
That, and you can always call me. You can
we
always
won't go
message
away.
me.
I will always be in people's lives here and there. I'm not getting off YouTube. I mean, when I'm in a bus in a break, I go to YouTube. You know, I can't listen to YouTube during when I'm driving a bus. And I tell you what, driving a bus is such an adventure, especially where I live. Oh, I'm actually Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Mary's Heirloom Seeds. She's giving me a whole bunch of seeds for kids on a bus. So I pick up about 400. I pick up about 400 kids a day. So I have some seeds from Baker's Creek. I'm putting Baker's Creek, Mary's Heirloom Seeds, and a lot of my cucumbers.
That's so exciting.
And I'm giving all the kids, because that's what I talk. They call me Farmer Joe. And
Oh,
so, might as well live up to the name, right? So I'm going to give everybody seeds. And they really, the number one thing they want to grow is cucumbers. So I'm like, here you go. Let's go. Grow big, grow big 25.
Yep.
So
the best thing is when they get back on the bus and show you, look at the cucumber I grew.
exactly. So thank you so much, Robin. Thank you. And I really hope I put smiles on people's faces. I mean, I get calls from all over the world, especially being on LinkedIn right now, about questions about biochar, questions in this, or numerous things. It's absolutely amazing. The people I have blessed me, and hopefully I try to bless them back and give them really quality info. It's amazing what. Social wise, I'm actually very shy. It was like, yeah, you're right. There's no way.
No.
But YouTube got me out of my shell. For example, the singing part. There's no way I would ever sing. There's no way. And the person responsible for me singing is Lisa, Lady Bird Loves, and she made me believe in myself a lot. And my wife has always believed in whatever I have done. She's always supported my gardening and everything. But Lisa got me to sing. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm going to freaking sing. And that helped me get out of my shell. Because, when you're working at night, you got to look for different things. I used to get my seed packets when at work, because it was my breakup of stress. So if you're 24/7, look at your computer, type, and all of a sudden seeds come in. Man, you're ready to go again. Seeds. I can't believe this. Let me see what I got.
Yeah.
And all the donations that people sent to me over times, that have always been awesome too. Donations from seed packets to, just numerous things. Seeds, envelopes, stamps, donations of all kind. It really kept especially Sunday Funday going, because we were going through the channel. I'm like, how did you make a profit? I never made a profit on my channel.
Especially some of the prizes that you. I don't know if I think it was 4th of July. You had a party at your house and doing a giveaway at the same time.
Yep.
A GoPro and some other stuff.
Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. That was because of the Seed of the Month Club.
Yeah. And I was more interested in all that food you had there.
Yeah, I really overdo it. When it comes to food, any party, I have so much food out. So Deborah Richardson, hi Joe. I don't remember who sent me to you. I wish you and your family the best. Thank you so much, Deborah. And you know what?
I'm gonna have to get off here, and I apologize, but my son I don't know what he's doing, and I'm kind of scared right now. So I'm gonna get off here, but of course, I love you, and I
Thank
hope
you.
that everything goes well for you. And obviously, you can text or call me anytime you want. So yeah, so maybe this is just a new adventure for you. So
Yeah.
not the end of YouTube. You can still do shorts or a video or whatever, and let us know what you're doing. But yeah, we are gonna miss you and
Oh, thank
miss
you so
your
much.
Sunday fun days for sure. So,
I tell you what, Corky, and your channel has brought a lot of smiles to my face all the time. I mean, all the squatty potty for when there's so many little things that I hope I helped you a lot of ways.
of course
Just
you
like
did.
the laughter, the friendships, the community that it helped develop my channel too, because I was learning off of you. I learn off of everybody, but sometimes you take little things without robbing something, because everybody likes to rob everything of something.
Mm-hmm.
But you could not rob something, but maybe use a term or something different that you could grow your channel.
Yeah.
And there we go. Andale, on that day, Andale won the prize. So
Oh, okay.
Andale Homestead. And Reed picked the number. Reed picked the name out of the hat or something. You know, he worked on that for a whole entire hour, by the way.
Oh,
Reed,
really?
so he was going through it and writing down things on a piece of paper and writing those things down for the bucket that Andale won. That was pretty amazing. Oh, I should have said read the link for come on today. Whoops. Yeah. But Andale, I mean, wow. Thank you for everything. She just did another super chat. Thank you for everything, Andale. But I will definitely I would definitely still jump on people's lives, but I can't make
Everyone.
hey, I'm going to be there. I'm going to do this show. I got to concentrate my time to this. It has to be on my time, my hour. Boss Gross goes, I can't remember how I found you, but I saw Sunday Funday and I was hooked. Yeah. So, well, Corky, you got to go. I know. And thank you.
And thank you for being a member of my channel for all those years. I mean, seriously, we've known each other for what, 6 years now? 6 or 7 years. I mean, it's been a long time. So,
Poop troop shirts are in still. I still wear them.
Aw, that's actually really funny that you don't. But, yeah, it's just, I'm so glad that we made you laugh, and just tried to have as much fun as I possibly could. So, but times are changing. So, bye everybody on the panel. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. But I gotta go because my son, I don't know what he's doing. So, have a good night.
Have a good night. Thank you, Corky.
Always be careful of that quiet kid.
Yeah, things are getting really quiet. Riverdale Garden. So gave me $10. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you for keeping your membership to my channel. I really appreciate it. Genuine kindness, awesome channel. Most of your love for your son and his challenges. I tell you, I couldn't be more proud of my son for everything he has done. But those jelly beans, I'm telling you, that stink bug is still the worst. Oh,
I still got to know his secret.
How do you know that they are? I can't smell it. He knows exactly what. I never had a good taste in jelly bean until like one day. He goes, Dad, I felt bad for you. Like, I can't do it. I tried smelling them. I tried to identify them. I tried everything. Could never figure it out. And here he is. Every single jelly bean was bad. And you see the lives. I would go back to watch it live and see his face. And I melted. I melt him because everything he was going through, chemo and everything, and see him smile like that. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. Because at that moment, he didn't realize that, it was good. It was good to see that smile.
Maybe when he finishes his college, he can keep some in his nice little doctor jacket
They give him too much patience.
Yeah.
He'll only give the good ones to patients, though.
Yeah.
Here's
That'd
that,
be
here's
good.
some extras.
That's too funny. So let me see who else just came on in. Juliana Juby. I just hooked up a solar powered water system at my community garden. I'm so excited for it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So that is really cool.
That's really cool.
For a second, I thought that was my son. But when he helped out, Ian and Aaron, when they helped out with my channel, that was pretty cool too to have kids, because I want kids to grow, and they're going to be in it or not be in it. And if you tell a kid this is what you have to do, you have to weed, you have to do this, you have to do that, they're never going to want to do it.
oh no.
And so that's one of the things that I didn't want my son to, you have to be here, you got to do this, you got to do that. And hopefully sometime he'll look at his dad and say, hey, maybe I'm going to start my garden. You know, he does he want to do it now? Heck no, let's work. I got too many other things to do, you know. Let me see. That's so awesome, Joe. Congrats to your son and bless all his endeavors. Lulu's treasure trove. She's been a member for so long. Absolutely. Wow, it's amazing how many long people have been members to my channel and all the support. There's Dr. Paula Ruffin. Welcome in, Dr. Paula. And guys, there's so many health situations going on in society, right? Go check out Dr. Paula Ruffin. Some of her lives, sometimes, I mean, her live should be having 100 people in them. She's in TED Talks, one of the most popular shows for getting people pay you lots of money to go be a speaker. She's a speaker for TED. She's an awesome person, and she'll help you out in any kind of way. So go check out Dr. Paula Ruffin. It's good to see her here. There's Mrs. Shirley. Welcome in, Mrs. Shirley. Again, channels that I've always been glued in for our longest time. Who else? I can't say more of all the help with Terry. Oh, and if you guys ever have any of those bastard tomato seeds, if you ever heard the bastard tomato seed, Terry's looking for the bastard tomato seeds, by the way. So help her out. I went through all my packets and I couldn't find it. And I was like, wow, I can't believe I don't have this packet. And I actually even looked twice. So I forgot the first name of him. So Terry, if you could say it in the chat, I appreciate it. I'll put it up there.
How many varieties of tomatoes do you think, or do you know, of tomatoes have you grown altogether?
Okay, you got to remember, I got tomatoes too, and I had a lot of yard work problems. But I would say 300 that I grew, but I had 800 varieties of tomatoes. So, which is insane. I'm growing a lot of tomatoes this year, so I went by a lot of the names, the weird names. So if that tomato tastes good and I haven't tried it, man, I want to continue to grow it because that's awesome.
Right.
And Kalen's been a member for 26 months. So thank you so much, Kalen. Thank you. She's a Zucchini Club member.
Well, I've got to run, and I just wanted to pop in.
Well, thank you so much for popping in.
I'll be looking forward to seeing whatever videos and shorts that you might pop out here and there. And you've got my number. You can call or text or whatever. So.
Well, thank you for everything and solid support and everything.
Thank you for all that you've done for everybody. Thank you so much.
You. As Ginger Ninja says, wowzers. Thank you. We'll talk soon. If anybody else wants to pop on, welcome in, Dana. Welcome in. Oh, there's Serena. Serena's been a member for a long time. I still got to send Serena one of her gifts on Grow Big, which should be coming soon, about the 21st. Which Rodin's always telling the troublemakers, all right. So Serena's the jokester of the group. Let me see who else. So, I'm going to go back to 1 second, guys. If anybody, let me show their link to invite. So we're going to take a chance on this. I don't know if this is really a good idea, but well, it is. This could go really, really bad. But if anybody comes on, try not to stay on for a long time because other people might want to jump on in, and I have to know who it is. So if I never talk to you, I'm not going to have you on. So just to let you know, I've seen some crazy stuff in the day.
Oh yeah.
Welcome in, Grace. Good to see you. Oh, great. Yeah, it's good to be your neighbor. Okay, so I'm going to post a link. So if anybody, I don't know how it's going to work, if I post it there, or do I got to send it or whatever, but we're going to see how this goes. This could be not a good thing. So
I am fresh out of eye bleach, so please, everybody be nice.
That's too funny.
There are
So I'm
some
going to
things
go
I
back
cannot
over.
unsee.
I'm going to go back to here. I see some of my shorts that I did. I wonder what my first short actually even was.
Should be at the very top. You can pick out the oldest one. Yeah, oldest right there.
This oldest. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, check this out. 2016, December 25th seed winner giveaway.
Welcome to the 2016 Christmas seed giveaway. This is my son, Joseph. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to the channel. And right now, we're going to pick a winner. Joe, pick one name, just one in there. Give it to Daddy.
There's one in there.
1 and 1. And the winner of the seed giveaway is Deborah Christmas. Congratulations.
Isn't that
We'll
amazing?
send these out next week.
Imagine that. Your last name's Christmas and you want a Christmas seed giveaway. That's pretty amazing. That wasn't made up either, by the way. Poplar. Let me see.
Oh yeah, the Harry Potter.
Yeah, when I went to Harry Potter time. Thank you so much for Vidal Gardens. Look at that. Lazy Days Ahead. That's at least 41 months they've been members, Chris. 41 months. $91 likes. So that's when we went to Make-A-Wish. Did that was Joey's Make-A-Wish. We went to Florida, which was an amazing time. Okay, 1 second. Let me keep on going here. Poplar. I thought this was pretty stupid. I thought this was so stupid. But I cracked me up when I did it.
Hi, guys. It's Sunday Fun Day, and I hope to make it. Tonight, we're going to talk with AJ's Green Topics about worms. Look at this guy. This guy's trying to take me out of the ground. And I'm so large. I'm a fat worm. I'm a really fat worm. And I do such benefits to the soil. Yes, I poop. And those castings are great for your veggies. But this guy needs to stop pulling me up of the ear. Oh my God, thank God I have a fat butt and he can't pull me out of the ground.
And by the way, when I do those are just pretty much like, okay, There we go. Let it go with it and see what happens.
I used to like when you would advertise for the entry videos.
Yeah.
Where you would go out on the boardwalk or just show different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I wish I had more time to really go around New Jersey to showcase more what New Jersey has.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to go to the Sopranos place where they used to set out in front of the.
If I had the time, I would definitely be there. Let me see. I'm trying to find a good one. Oh, look, he got the Vineyard Chicks. So when I first promoted the Vineyard Chicks, I said the Vineyard Chicks.
Yeah.
And I did it like several times, and nobody ever corrected me. There's the Vineyard Chicks. You got to check them out. Wow, how young they are in this photo.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
That's pretty cool. Very cool. Let me do one more. At least, I put so much work in these when I did them. Like Mr. Broccoli Head. I'm Mr. Broccoli Head. Let me see if I said it here.
Hi, everyone. On Grow Big TV tonight, we are talking about
broccoli. Broccoli. Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. I had him in here somewhere. Oh, Mr. Pierogi Head. Oh, for those, this is so stupid. But Pierogi Monday in Hancock Park. I thought, like, okay, I'm there. I had to go to the post office in Madisquan, and right next to is Hancock Park. So all of a sudden, I was going through these things, and I'm like, oh, Beavis and Butthead. I'm like, oh, 2 to 2 together.
Hey, I'm Butthead. This is your registration video for Pierogi Monday. I'm at Hancock. Hey, Beavis, check out this park. Hancock Park. Anyway, just leave a comment. Did we put...
Yeah, we put on the wheel. I still can't believe I did that. But a lot of it, that's what YouTube did for me. It made me come out in different kind of ways to show my, I guess, abilities. To be, to try to do something different. Batman. Let me do, come on, one more. Jesse and Lisa there. I mean, no, that's, wow, look at that one. I like Jesse. I used Jesse in a couple times. I want to see if I have Jesse and Lisa. I really want to know what I did with Billy. That looks like Quirky here with the broccoli. Oh, the children of the cabbage family. Honeybee karaoke. Health benefits of cucumbers. Thank you guys so much for being here. 5 little monkeys. 5 little monkeys. Okay. Oh, there's the Poop Troop shirt. That's funny. The dog ate Joey's homework.
Hey, guys, look at me. Well, I got a big belly. You know why? Because I ate Joey's homework. Had PBJ on it. I thought he was done. I needed to eat. So he goes, my dog ate my homework. That damn pup got hold of my homework and gobbled it up. It was so good. My dog ate my homework. I'm going to be late. I guess the teacher will just have to wait. Oh no, my Joey. My dog ate my homework. He swallowed a whole. I shouldn't have mixed it with the food in the bowl. So good. Look at my belly. So much paperwork. It was like 300 pages. Yum.
Okay, that was stupid.
Yum.
That's what all these were. They were stupid.
But they're funny.
Yeah.
You know, I try to be creative, and one of the things because I followed so many channels during this time was to see people do things that I have done and continue that I still did, that people try to, hey, you know what, this worked for Joe, let me do it for myself. And either you take it two ways. Oh, I can't believe that person stole my stuff. Or say, hey, you know what, take my stuff and I'm going to keep on being creative. And so, and that's the way I took it. I embraced. I'm like, hey, you know what? That was pretty good. Somebody else took my stuff, my idea. Let them grow. That's what I want. That's how communities grow. So just you got to think differently. So those people are starting channels or growing channels. Got to think a little differently. And that was a big thing with my success when I had it. So we're going to go about. Nobody else is going to jump on. We're going to go about 5 more minutes. But with Bushcraft Family, he started with me my emojis.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was following my channel, thank you, Nisi, to start me off, is Bushcraft Family goes, you know what? I can help you out with this. Send me email. I go, okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going over what can I do with the wheel and all the other emojis that I have. And Charles he helped me out to form my channel, to start it off, and it really, really grew really fast. And thank you, Kimmy. Thank you so much. Kimmy would be on vacation somewhere out of the United States, and she'll be out to dinner and she'll be watching my Sunday Funday show. And that was pretty cool stuff. So we got somebody else just came on. Look at that. Hi, Gail.
Hi, what's up?
So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
I got the gist that maybe you were quitting YouTube. Is that what's happening? I can ask questions now because you can see me.
Yeah, I can see you.
I mean, you're not going to do a channel anymore. Is that right? Is that what's happening?
I'm still going to do stuff where I can show videos, but I'm not going to be doing lives anytime soon. I'm not going to have my Sunday. There's nothing. Just when I could have time where I'm doing nothing, there's nobody else doing anything, and I'll go live. But I can't tell you when that time is. I can't set a time. I don't know. I'll jump in people's lives. That's what I probably will do more often. And I will still have videos on both channels, not just the one. Because if there is a time, I will maybe come back if there is a time. But
just
I need
leave them out there. It won't hurt nothing to leave the channels out there.
Right. Because a lot of those, I still get videos from how to grow lettuce in a grow bag. There's 400,000 people or something, 300,000. I have no idea what it was to watch that video. People still watch it today. That's still my most popular video. It still pops up weekly.
Yeah.
Which
I can't remember if it was you or somebody else I saw do that first, but it might have been you. But I started growing kale in a bag in the fall and winter because it's Texas and it's, I can grow it all through the winter. I can grow kale on the front porch. So in a Miracle Grow bag. So I think maybe you might have been the one I saw do that. I didn't do it this last year, but I usually do it in the fall.
I have my 4. I'm going to do a video tomorrow or the next day of what I have grown out there, but I want to do basically the same video, but a little different nutrients and stuff like that. And Terry, thank you so much. Thank you. That's so awesome for the donation you just made. Thank you so much, Terry. I'm using different things, so I'm going to use more kelp because I want to do everything with microorganisms and everything with the soil. That's my key thing right now. So by using your azomite doesn't break down. It doesn't break down to 6 months to a year, by the way. So people that think it's doing something for you and you're just growing, not really. It's basically the same. It doesn't really do too much. But if you put it in the soil and plant on, or even a grow bag, and you just keep on like dump it out and put it in your garden, that's what I usually do. You still have all that nutrients in it. Or if you're growing potatoes in a grow bag and use azomite the next and green sand, for example, the next year you'll have more of abundance too. Oh, whoa, stop the clock. Thank you so much, Kimmy. Thank you. That was amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I tell you what, I have really. It shows that what I've done to this channel, pour my heart out to you guys. That just by all your donations, it really does mean a lot. But even just being here, being a member all the time. I mean, everybody here has followed me for years. It's not just 2 weeks, a month, 2 or 3 months, or whatever. You guys been here since the very beginning. But it's amazing what I was saying. Like Kimmy imagine you're on vacation and you're having a great time. Oh, I got to go to Garden State I got to go to Garden State Garden Sunday Fun Day. And that's amazing. That's kind of crazy. That's absolutely amazing. So thank you. Serena just came up with a joke. What can I grow to attract ladybugs? And pray me. I think
that reminds me.
Oh, it's not a joke. I'm used to Serena with all her jokes.
I was pushing buttons. You know what happens when I'm on the phone and I push buttons, I get all disoriented and I'm like, oh no, what do I do now? So I had to find my way back.
Was it ladybugs or was it praying mantis that you got loose in your house?
Oh, I did have definitely ladybugs because I used to get ladybugs and I put them inside the house. But I never have any idea where they end up. This is sugary spray they use for attract ladybugs. But praying mantis, Serena, that is a good question with praying mantis. I have no idea except the habitat. And if you have a habitat, they're going to eat in your garden. They're going to keep on going for it. They're going to stay in your garden. So if you have, I have praying mantis all over the place now, which is great. Let me see. What's that? I'm trying to forget. I forgot the name all of a sudden where I get the ladybugs and praying mantis. I gave out a lot of praying mantis in the time I was here and ladybugs. Oh my God. I can't just believe I forgot the name.
I got a lot of ladybugs last year from my corn. They just were attracted to that corn like crazy.
That's too funny when I had this right in front of me. Beneficial nematodes. I don't know if I showed that right. Oh, Ann, thank you so much. Thank you, Ann, so much. Thank you. Also, that biochar, the bamboo vinegar, if you put that stuff on your zucchini, you're not going to get powdery mildew.
Oh.
So that's going big in the market right now. So if you check out my last live on Grow Big, and I had a biochar, he has his own company, and that's what he said in the live. So if you want to check that out before you buy it, go check it out. But I'm getting some of that bamboo vinegar, and we'll see if it works. I'll definitely going to show
that one yet. You always come up with new stuff.
So much new stuff out there. It really is. Yeah. There's a really change.
Something new every year, and just see what works for me.
Really,
I did comfrey because I got a whole bunch of it, and I used it for fermented plant juice, and sprayed it on my my zucchini and yellow squash. Never had a bug touch him. It grew like crazy.
That's
well.
You know what? There was a question here before I want to get that back to you. Is there one second? Is there good ladybugs and bad ladybugs? Yes, that is true. There is some bad ladybugs. I'm
The
not
ones
sure
that
how
bite
many
you.
bad ladybugs there are, but there's. I had a picture. You know, I should do a show on that actually. Um, and they showed you. Cause I'm like, oh, I thought a ladybug was a ladybug. So that's a great question. But there's so many different types of ladybugs. It's really out. It's like crazy. I think there was like 48 kind of ladybugs. It was like that large of a factor. Yeah, know your ladybugs. Most of them are beneficial though. So, but then most of the time they're flying away somewhere else. You never see them, so you got to make sure your habitat is good for them, and they'll stay where it is good. So you have aphids; they're going to stay there, and they're like, "Oh, food, let me stay there."
Mhm.
But as using biochar, I'm telling you, go as many biochar resources you could look into. Keep on going with it because it's going to be your future in so many things. Just think, and if you want to go for a simple, and never add too much biochar. It has to do layers, 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 layers. So that's very important. People that put too much biochar, and sometimes not all biochar is the same. So that goes through paralysis. So if you think you're just putting a whole bunch of wood together, start a fire, no. You need a certain temperature. You need a certain way to do it. So that's important for everything gets sucked in that building block. But bamboo vinegar, really something to look into. There we go. I love Jane Doe. Jane Doe comes up with everything. And there's so many right now. There's so many things I get in the biochar industry because that's something I looked up on LinkedIn big time, where I'm getting all these experts. Like they're messaging me. I'm like, man, I feel really, really important people messaging me that are like professors and stuff. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm part of this conversation. I'm in a soil scientist group, and people are like, they're all professors too. And I'm like, well, I'm a little out of this realm here. Well, you guys keep on talking. I'm taking everything in. But getting part of these initiatives, and for example, this U.S. Biochar Initiative website, man, just listen. You're going to find some stuff that's really, really cool in it.
My younger sister just started gardening. She's a newbie.
Oh,
this
that's
is like her
awesome.
second year. She did a few things last year, and then she's all excited and asking like a million questions.
Mhm.
You know, she asked me questions. She looks stuff up.
Serena, I don't know that question, but Gail, that's awesome. I mean, you really get a lot of people to start growing their own stuff.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I never thought my younger sister would do anything like that. Never pictured it. But she's getting older, like all of us, so her priorities are changing, and so that's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for her. It's good. It's good. We have something we can
That
talk
is good.
about. So
And Tammy, thank you so much for everything you have done for me. Jumping on my lives especially when Corky was out, or anytime hey Tammy, come on. Tammy's always been there right off the bat and helped me out tremendously. And like one of the number one things I want to get into is more canning. And what better resource to go to Rebel Canners and go buy your book. Go buy Tammy's book.
she's got a book.
There you go, Tammy. There's the plug.
Quite a few.
I have 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I have. The last one is just all of the recipes from the beginning of Rebel Canner's Facebook group until 2023. So every recipe that was ever posted in the group
That's
for
cool.
Quite a few years. So.
Oh, and Serena, yes, just keep on putting dirt on it there, and see if the plant's healthy. The plant's healthy. Keep on going. So you want to keep that moisture, as much moisture and everything covered as you can with squash plants. And Ginger Ninja. Joe, we appreciate how much energy and time you spend sharing and teaching. You've been a blessing for a lot of people during some hard times over the years. Awesome. We love. Oh, thank you so much, Ginger Ninja. Ginger Ninja. Could you make bamboo vinegar? Sort of, but that takes a lot of work. Go check out here. This is where we had our last Blue Sky biochar. So go check out that website here. He has that bamboo vinegar stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff. What a great interview. I'm actually will go on Grow Big sometime here and there to do a live actually. And because I want to, he's sending me some of that vinegar, so I want to continue promoting him as much as I can too. So, and I'll still go here or there, very seldom, but on Garden State Gardener too. Because if nobody's home and I'm home, I'm going live. Or I jump in somebody's chat. You never know when seeds come in handy too. So,
what were the most popular seeds you used to give away? Like, what did everybody want when you were doing it? Do you remember what the most popular seeds that people requested?
Peter Pepper.
The Peter Pepper.
I thought you were going to say the micro tomatoes.
Oh yeah, that's you know what? A lot of people wanted the micro tomatoes. That is true.
There's a lot of people growing. I'm trying to grow a couple of varieties. My tomatoes are coming up super, super slow this year. I have one little tiny, or maybe two, tiny little Roma paste tomatoes. So tiny. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so slow. But anyway.
Do you water from the top or the bottom?
Bottom. Like,
interesting. Because a lot of times if you water from the bottom, they don't sprout as fast as water up top when you start the plant. So that's yeah. Oh, also
it's so tiny now. You have to be real careful with it because it could just be blown away. Anyway, hopefully they'll all start popping up now that one's up. I'm hoping.
I forgot who said it.
You never know when it's going to be a good year for what plant because every year is different.
Every year is different. One of the biggest compliments I've ever got was, you know what? Every single person here has got seeds from Joe sometime in our last couple of years. And I'm looking at people in the chat, and it was like 70 people. And I'm looking, I'm like, you're right. Every single person has won seeds that is live in his chat.
I think some of my mammoth sunflowers are from you. And last year I harvested 2 heads. That was plenty. And there was tons and tons of seeds. And I planted those back, and they're all a bunch of big groups of them up. So
yeah, I gave away a lot of those mammoth sunflower seeds. I did get a lot of those.
Actually, I never won any seeds.
Really?
Yeah. I always gave it to the next person.
Oh, that's so
I
awesome.
did get your seeds of the month though.
you want it. You just didn't accept it.
Yeah.
Passed it on.
Yeah. Let's correct here. You won plenty.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it too.
Yeah.
Welcome in, David Gray.
It's your choice, It's kind. It's very kind.
Yeah.
And like, I just made this comment that I wanted to grow my own paprika, to make paprika. And the next time I won seeds, there was an extra packet of paprika style peppers in my envelope. And I had made that offhand comment somewhere else, hadn't really, it wasn't even directed at Joe. I didn't even realize Joe was in that other chat. And boom, the next time I won, in my package was that extra special pack of seeds. So
yeah,
Joe, you always went above and beyond.
Definitely.
And it was, yeah.
When I started off, I would send some people that I would follow, and like Matt goes, I have bags of seeds from Joe. I would give out 20 just off the wall. I got these seeds, let me give them away. And I would give out like 20 packets of seeds. And just to send it sometimes. Just, hey, maybe they deserved it. Maybe I give them something special or something they had no money just to get them growing. Hey, or a kid, for example. Getting kids growing are so important. that's so important right now for everybody. If you see somebody who wants to go, find a way, get them some seeds. Some seeds are pretty cheap. Some seeds are very expensive. Find a way to get people to grow. If you have an extra book, sometimes at 5 and below, they have some pretty good books there, believe it or not. Some really good books, surprisingly. And they have a couple gardening books. So if you want to go a cheap place to find some gardening books or health-related books or cooking books, check out 5 and Below. Just a little pinpoint
I've
that.
got so many cookbooks now. I'm gonna have to make an actual shelf in my kitchen for them. I finally got to that point. Like I bought some were given as gifts. I won some, and finally I've gotten to the point. Okay, that's in my projects for spring is clean off the shelf to put your books, like right next to the kitchen on the nook area. I'm gonna make that whole shelf cookbooks.
I don't like the new cookbooks. I like if I see a really old cookbook, that's the one I go for. I don't like the new recipes and stuff.
All the different styles of cookbooks, new, old.
I
like old ones too. Old school is good.
I want the ones that are spiral bound. That some church in the middle of nowhere, all the ladies got together and did a cookbook for a fundraiser. That's my favorite kind.
I always thought it would be neat to do one of those, do a collaboration where everybody puts in a recipe and then somebody actually knows how to put it together and bind it and like sell it for a cause or, just whatever. It would be really neat to do something like. I always thought that would be really cool.
There are publishers that do that, but Gail, to publish a book on Amazon, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, I actually have a book idea. I talked to my mom about it because it has to do with my sister's story, but it's not her story exactly. It's just a story based on her, kind of. And so I pitched the idea, and I didn't know what she was going to say. I was kind of nervous about it. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea." She says, "Put your ideas down and then talk to your friend who does that kind of stuff and get some pointers." So I think I'm going to work on that.
Yep, just do it in a PDF form, and it's really easy to upload to Kindle Publishing.
There's one right here. It's actually falling apart, but this is it has that little binder thing.
That's the kind I like because you can lay them flat.
Yep, and it doesn't have like a teaspoon of this or a teaspoon of that. It's some of this and some of that.
Oh, yeah. That's how they used to do recipes. If you go back to the old school Fannie Farmer cookbooks from 18 whatever, they had no measurements. I'm like, what? Do you just guess? I mean,
it's a handful of this.
A suggestion. This is a suggestion.
My grandmother made beans for her whole family. She had 8 children, herself and her husband. So beans for 10 was a teacup full of beans soaked. That was the measurement. And her egg noodle recipe was half an eggshell of cream.
Oh.
That was the measurement. Half an eggshell. Was it a goose egg, a turkey egg, ostrich egg?
Yeah.
Half an eggshell. Robin's egg,
Well, my eggs are totally different sizes because I have the hens that have laid a long time, some in the middle, and some that are new. So literally multiple different. My eggs is, gosh, my egg carton is very varied right now. All kinds. Colors, styles, sizes.
So like actual measurements to me is like a bonus after trying to interpret my grandmother's recipes.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. I'm reading all the comments here. Thank you guys so much for everything.
One of the good things about YouTube is it's taught me to come up with some of my own recipes because I'll have an idea of what I want to do for a collaboration. And I'll watch a bunch of recipes, but they're not exactly what I have or what I want to use. So it ends up being my recipe at the end because I've changed it so much, Yeah, it's helped me grow as a cook and definitely a gardener.
Off Grid World, I saw your comment earlier. I'll have to go subscribe to your channel since you're in my Facebook group.
I didn't know who gave me this one, but thank you for spending. I wanted to hang this on my bus, but I didn't think it was too good to do that. I might get fired. But somebody gave me that as a Christmas gift, which was pretty cool. So can't forget the Harry Potter jelly beans. Still there. Old, really old. Still have them.
You should have had Joey come down and give you yucky
Oh,
jelly
there it
beans
is.
tonight.
Bean boozled.
That would have been fun.
I did ask him to come on, but he's not. Guess he just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was white,
Stink bug.
it's stink bug, right?
It has to be stink.
I gotta make sure I take these out just in case he comes down.
Is stink bug the worst one?
Hands down, I can't. It smells when you take a bite. I mean, you take a bite, it smells. So
You know
after the
what?
first bite, it just go poof. Gail, you never
I
did.
bought a box of those. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I
I'm
bought
sorry.
a box of those and took them to my family's house. I think it was like Christmas or some kind of event. And every single time, the very worst jelly bean was always my nephew Chase. Every time. And even when we played this other game where some of the gifts are good and some of the gifts are bad, he always picks the worst gift, which is like the rock or the package of ramen noodles or something really stupid. Chase has the worst luck of anybody I've ever met. It's terrible. Terrible luck.
I still
One of
can't
the
believe
worst ones I don't like is that popcorn.
Popcorn?
It's
Ooh,
supposed to
I
be
like
good, but
popcorn.
I think it's gross.
I
It
like
doesn't taste like
popcorn.
popcorn.
So Tammy, Jesse asked, is it me or is Tammy live from the restaurant?
It's a tile thing here. We have limited private space I can do this in.
You know, Billy from the Wickeshire Project used to go live in the bathroom all the time. It was hilarious. We were used to it.
This
He'd
is
go in there.
where I can get away. So this is where
I didn't notice that though. I noticed there was like a glow behind your head, but that's about it. You're not the first person to ever go
that's my
live.
angel halo.
Yeah, like a halo. Yeah.
It could be live from the outhouse.
It could be. I have one of those at the property in my cabin. Unfortunately, there's a fox living in it right now.
Oh
So,
man.
I've told the fox that it can have it. We'll share. It eats my rabbits. They keeps them out of the garden, so it's a fair trade.
Serena, yes. Just look something after the 21st, so something like the 23rd or so. Just message me. We actually had two winners the other day for our seeds, 2% one and Jane Doe one. They won
I
some
still
seeds.
have to go out and make my biochar. I haven't
It's
made
just
it
so
yet.
it's just so important that you just do it the right way, and
Oh,
you got
yeah.
to charge it up. You can't just put it there. You got to do it with layers. But compost is so important with biochar.
Mm-hmm.
Berlin sells their 40-pound bag for like $20.
Well, that's not bad.
So it might be worth it just to grab one when you're in
I've
town.
already got my charcoal though.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Oh.
not really charcoal, but it's charcoal, but not.
Not with
little-
the starter fluid on it.
It's hard oak chunks.
So if you guys have a chance, follow Uncle Al. Uncle Al's been through a lot. He's been what an icon he has been to the community for longest time. Uncle Al, he was probably one of the first people I used to follow. And man, that guy just cracked me up. I totally got his humor and what he would say. And it was a lot of stuff that always came true. So all of a sudden he'll message me, Joe, just make sure you look to the sky. Seriously, 100% serious. Joe, make sure you look at the sky. A couple days later, there's drones in the sky. I'm like, how did Uncle Al know?
He knows.
He knows. There's so much more than people think. Go follow Uncle Al. He's always been a great supporter for me, and I appreciate Uncle Al. And thank you for being here and always promoting me and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Al's, if there was roadkill, he's ready to fry it. He's ready to eat
Well, and you know you've made it when you make your name gets on his sign.
Yeah, that cardboard.
That's a rite of passage. If you have not made Uncle Al's sign yet, you need to go hang out, watch some videos.
Operation Capsaicin. I mean, we had a lot of fundraisers for people, and Operation Capsaicin was right in the middle of a hurricane, right to his house, and a lot of people donated to him and other people that have like events like that, and I appreciate that. Where everybody come to my channel to support people that are going through tough times, and I never thought that would ever come to me, but you guys helped me out tremendously. Okay, guys, so that's going to end today's live, and Gail, I mean, right from the beginning, I stood Gail with Gail. Oh my God, I would go on Gail's live, and she would. By the way she talked, and the way she was looking around, like who's this strange guy that's in my life?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
some
remember I
bad.
ran into you on the Vineyard Chicks live, and also Nisi was coming to your lives before me and told me about it, and so then I started coming. So yeah, kind of the Vineyard Chicks and Nisi, I think, is where I met you originally.
But in the beginning, when I would come on your show, it seemed like, who's this strange guy? Because there are some bad people in the YouTube world that would want to really totally ruin your channel or trying to ruin your life.
Oh
And
yeah,
Gail, you know all about
I
that.
had a few trolls and a few haters.
Yep,
That's all
and
right.
we
I'm comfortable with myself the way I am. So
need to bushcraft them. You know,
I got a tough skin now. I could pretty much take it. You can give it to me, I could take it now. But at the beginning, it wasn't quite that way. But
it's
one thing about YouTube gives you a tough skin because people are constantly criticizing and correcting you
Oh yeah.
and trying to tell you how to do it better.
Well, you definitely
You
have
do
a lot
it yourself in your own video. That's what I have to say.
Try being a rebel and doing it.
I can imagine as a canner, you probably get a lot of people trying to tell you all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard some stories.
Oh
Yeah.
Not about yours, but other people who do canning that didn't do it the way people thought they should do it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
It's yeah. But bushcraft gets them all the time too. You know?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
what you know, people are really out there to ruin you. And so trust the people that you always with you because you know who they are. You know where they're from. You kind of get a relationship with them. And
Trust no one. Do background checks on everyone. That's my advice. Trust no one unless you've done a criminal background check on them first. That's my advice.
True.
yeah, what's crazy with that rebel in the bathroom, people are still saying it.
yeah. Rebel in the bathroom.
You know what? It's one of the things is you got to make sure you laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the reason why I like people laugh. I mean, me sing. I can't sing. I mean, I hope everybody gets that.
You said that earlier, and I was like, when did you sing?
Gail, I did stuff with you before. Oh yeah, I showed it before with the oh, it's gone. With you singing with who was Gail singing with? I forgot.
Jan.
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 The
Yep.
Yeah, that
opera
was
where our
yeah.
mouths are going.
Yeah, you missed it. He played you singing. Yes.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was so funny. Yeah. Well, I actually sang at the YouTube meetup last year.
Oh.
Can you believe
Oh.
it? In front of people.
Whoop whoop. Well, I always told you, Gail, you have a great voice.
Thank
You
you.
just gotta really go out there, just do it.
Yeah, yeah. It's
That
fun. I like doing that. I've been trying to practice up a little bit. The next meetup coming up is the Ozark meetup in June. Jan and me and Linda are hosting the Ozark meetup in Missouri. So that'll be fun.
When is that in June?
June 6th through 8th.
Oh, school's
Uh,
not up yet. That's too early for me. Dang it.
yeah. There's a bunch of meetups like every month through the whole summer. I have a busy summer. Very busy summer. I have a meetup, a family reunion, and a wedding. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, Serena, I can't do anything to help you with that, but at least you got 2 germinated. That's all I can say. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. The only thing I know is most of the seeds I have handed out, people have had great success growing them, and I'm very happy with what I gave out.
I had
Strawberries are hard.
Cinderella ones, dwarf tomatoes. I grow those about at least twice a year in the house, and those are the same seeds I got from you.
Yeah, I like to do it. I'm going to grow a lot of dwarf tomatoes this fall. So late summer, start them inside the house, go them out into the fall. So you can move them back and forth when you want, especially the micro dwarfs, not just the dwarf kind. The dwarf kinds are fine too. You could just get them, put them under cover, and they'll grow a lot longer in the fall because they're more cherry type. More of a cherry types grow a little longer, so which is pretty cool. And thank you another time. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. So this ends a little bit of an era. And Jujubi, you're all right. Super strawberry seeds are very hard to germinate. But I'm not totally gone. I'll be here if you see me in live. Just surprise. I'll be more of a surprise things. But I'm not coming with like, oh, I'm starting to set a schedule. That's not going to come anytime soon. It'll be, and I will still be making videos. So that's how we're going to go right now. And will I be back? Well, I can't say yes or no. We'll find out in time. But I'll still be following people's channels.
Follow him on Twitter too, because he posts there all the time, or X, whatever you want to call it.
It's still Twitter to me.
Yeah, I keep calling it Twitter.
And by the way, Elon Musk, everything deals with something sexual with him. His ships look like something. He has what, 10, 11 kids. Yes, it's amazing everything he does. He names his kid X. It's kind of interesting. Like, I wonder how he comes up with this stuff. I wonder if it actually parallels. Hey, I should name it like this. This is pretty funny. I wonder if he thinks that way. But everybody, follow all these channels. They're great people, and I appreciate everything you guys have done to help me in so many ways. That's for sure. Gail's been helping me. Gail's known for a period of time that I might step down sometime or another, and she would go, "No, stay on." She tried to keep me on for months, and it just comes down to I think it's my time to end a little era, and but I'll still be around. It just won't be like this. So, and thank you, Jesse. Thank you for all the mods to help make this channel safe, because this channel has been safe for several years. And everybody helped it make it safe. And thank you, Jesse, for making all those links there for everybody. And you guys just stay on for a second. Anyway, everybody in the chat, thank you for everything. And don't feel like, just email me, and I'll try to help you guys any way I can. Love you, and we'll see you sometime soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.